While completing this week's readings, two concepts really stuck out to me. First, Csikszentmihalyi's idea of flow, and second, the discussion that Fisher and Dweck offer about establishing and maintaining a participatory culture. Working with a heterogeneous group of high school-aged, recently arrived immigrants presents a myriad of challenges, but also opportunities. My colleagues and I often talk about our lessons and activities based on Krashen's effective filter hypothesis, presented very simply in this infographic. The basic idea is that students should be presented with comprehensible input, meaning reading or visuals that are at or slightly above their current level. That information is in turn filtered by their developing bi or tri or quad cultural and linguistic brains. How frightened or apprehensive they are at the premise of generating output after encountering whatever materials we place in front of them is a delicate and difficult at times process. This figure, presented by Csikszentmihalyi in his 2008 article, elegantly illustrates the concept of flow, as well as what I'm attempting to establish and maintain within my classroom. I have to think about how challenging, both cognitively and linguistically, the materials and activities I present to my students are relative to their skill sets in order to get them into that flow channel and keep them there. And doing so requires more than just an individual alignment, but rather a collective threshold at which students are engaged and interested in what they're doing, as well as confident about what they're able to produce. In order to get students into that flow channel, as well as maintain it, my colleagues and I have to find creative ways to provide scaffolding to our students so that they can discern the inputs that we're providing to them. There has to be a minimum number of distractions in the classroom, especially with 25, 30 students in a room. It's very easy for them to become distracted. We remove cell phones from the classes as well as monitor their laptop use in order to do this. We also have to pay attention to their intrinsic motivation, and that typically means providing culturally competent and relevant materials and lessons. Finally, we also have to give students some sense of where they are and how they're progressing, and that comes in the form of quality and frequent feedback. Technology is crucial to this process within my class. Students need to use Google Docs and slides and sheets to share information quickly and easily. They also need to use translating services like Google Translate to be able to quickly and easily move between their languages and transfer knowledge as well as skill. If and when I can use technology towards these ends, I find it's much easier to get students in a flow state and create a participatory culture in which they take on a learning goal instead of a performance goal as framed by Dweck. They want to see that their skills and that their abilities in both the linguistic capacity as well as their cognitive capacities are increasing, instead of simply trying to show me that they're smart, generating a performance.